Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to HIMediaTV. I am your host, Evan from HIMediaTV, and welcome back to HIMedia Headlines for today, September the 12th, 2025. So, oh my goodness. Let's talk about another game coming out this month in an already stacked month, including things like Elden Ring Night Reigns, Deep of Night update, Slime Rancher 2 coming on the 23rd, Borderlands 4 dropping yesterday, and now Hades 2 is leaving early access on September the 25th. Holy shit. So apparently, September seems to be the new October in terms of, instead of Broketober, we're getting Starvetember. Because, yeah, Hades 2 is officially launching on September the 25th. It has been a relatively stacked month, all things considered. Not that I'm against it by any stretch of the imagination, but a lot has been happening, if we're being perfectly honest. Again, not something I'm necessarily against, but, you know, here we are. In other news, I released my first hour with Borderlands 4. Just as a brief update on that, I updated my drivers and stuff with the new NVIDIA driver that came with it, and now it runs baby smooth. Now, granted, I am running it on its lowest possible graphical settings. Even so, it is still quite the gorgeous game. It looks, you know, I run Borderlands 3 on like moderate or high settings, and even their lowest settings looks about as good as, you know, pretty decent on settings on Borderlands 3. So, obviously the graphical stuff is fairly high. I'm seeing online that it is having more struggles, by and large, with AMD base systems and graphics processing rather than NVIDIA, but I've always been an NVIDIA boy just because, like, I'm used to the ecosystem, so that's neither here nor there. But by and large, that is where we are at this point. Moving on to the MB&E Index. The MB&E Index is how we here at HIMediaTV gauge the health of the American economy by looking at the store brand price of milk, bread, and eggs from major American retailers. The current MB&E Index stands at $10.03, with Aldi's, ShopRite, and Walmart's prices staying consistent day on day at $7.27 at Aldi's, $11.88 at ShopRite, and $7.37 at Walmart. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been HIMedia Headlines for today. If you enjoyed the show, please consider taking a look at all of our other podcasts at himedia.gg/podcasts or wherever you get your pods. And if you got some genuine value out of this show or any of our shows, and only if you can afford it, please consider going to himedia.gg/perks and donating $3 a month to our Ko-Fi. It gets you all the perks listed on the webpage and more, and as well as my eternal gratitude. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching HIMedia Headlines for today, September the 12th, 2025. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time.